Florida, of course, now saying that they are going to be banning some school books. The Department of Education rejecting dozens of math books, citing prohibited topics. CBS 12's Jay O'Brien is asking the state for some specific examples of this. Jay joins us live tonight with one he has found. Jay?
Yeah, Jim, the longer you look at this, the more questions you end up having. We asked the state to provide us specific examples of the content that was in these books that the state claims violates their standards. But officials there are saying tonight, for legal reasons, they're not able to provide any specifics as to why these textbooks were tossed out. Questions swirling around a decision last week by the Florida Department of Education to reject 54 math textbooks from state classrooms. Nearly half of the 132 total textbooks various companies submitted to the state for approval. Despite requests from CBS 12 News, the state never handed over a complete list of the rejected books. So we dug through lists of textbooks that applied for state approval to find the volumes that got the axe. But even after identifying the titles the state rejected, no one was able to give us examples of why those specific textbooks were turned down. In this press release, the State Department of Education claiming some of the math textbooks addressed critical race theory or had references to Common Core curriculum and social emotional learning, all topics banned in Florida schools.
I think there's a number of reasons.
The governor addressing the controversy earlier.
We don't want things like math to have, some of these other concepts introduced. Math is about getting the right answer, and we want kids to learn to think so they get the right answer.
But the state still unable to provide examples of what was in those books. Florida officials telling CBS 12 News they can't give out specifics due to copyright issues with the textbook publishers. But doubling down on the suggestion that things like critical race theory are being worked into school curriculum nationwide, even in math.
And nothing has been shared with us.
Still, Florida Democrats now pressing the state to justify its controversial decision.
At this point, we don't know. There is no transparency.
Even the publishers of some of these books were surprised by this decision tonight. One saying they've had a long relationship with the state and no one there has yet to tell them what specifically was in their book that led it to get rejected. Now, every single publisher on that list of rejected books, they can appeal this decision to the Florida Department of Education. We're assuming that many will. I'm Jay O'Brien, CBS 12 News.